Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John and this is Foundation. Okay, we're picking up pretty much from where we left off last time. I'm putting in an additional market stall in here for bread because we have a decent amount of bread at the moment and we could do with a few more refined resources being sold, refined foods rather. We're getting several housing insufficient messages, which we'll get to shortly. We've got a butchery being constructed. We do need more tax offices. We do need more money coming in. So I'm going to pop another tax office down this end of town, I think. In here is probably good enough. Now, what do we need to do? We need to select the manor house, edit, and we want to add a tax office. There we go. It doesn't have to be huge. In fact, no, we'll do a minor tower and we'll bring it up a little bit. And we'll go on, pop a door on it. That's everything fine. Go and build that. Brilliant. Okay. So that's something that will help us bring in a bit more money, which will be useful. We've got a lot of houses upgrading here, but we're still getting a lot of housing insufficient messages. And I think part of the problem is our commoners not having anywhere to live. Don't know if there's a lot we're going to be able to do about that. Are you just a tree? You're just a tree. Okay. Right, let's see. If I pop a bush in there, it will cover both of those houses. Go on, let's do that. So these houses are now in a beautification area so they can take commoner residents. That's good. They can upgrade to a commoner house should they need to. And we're probably going to need to do that across the board. We're going to want to put in a bunch of decoration. I think these houses down here are okay. Yeah, these are in a beautification neighbourhood down here. We do have a house upgrading. That's good. Excellent stuff. Right, so hopefully that will help. We'll do that when we get a bit more money in. In fact, we've got a little bit of money in now, haven't we? How about... Yep, you two there can have a bush. Okay, so we should be able to upgrade some of our houses across the village. That shouldn't be too bad. How about up here? We don't have any money. All right, well, we'll ignore that for the moment. I'm still a little bit shocked at the amount of space required for these pastures. I mean, it's definitely more realistic, but that takes up almost half of this tile here. If I can... There. Yeah, well, maybe a third of this tile here. And that's quite a large tile. If it was this one, that would be almost all of that tile, at least 2/3 of it. It would be probably half of that. Yeah, it's a big field, so we're going to have to wait and see how quickly that produces cloth for us, or wool for us, and how quickly that wool is then turned into cloth by our weavers. But we will want to put in a tailor's as well, which I'm assuming is going to cost us money. 50 gold. Yeah, we're not there yet. But we'll build up a stock of hopefully a stock of wool and hopefully a stock of cloth as well. And when we get some more money in, we can put in the tailor's hut. Oh, hello! Come on in! Come on in! Come on in! What's our tax looking like at the moment? Yeah, reasonably high. We don't want to push it up too much from there, I don't think. Okay. Hopefully getting this tax office in will help. Certainly getting the butchery in will help. That will give us a bunch more meat that we can then ideally start to sell. Because we've got plenty of boar. It's just converting it into meat that's taking a while. So that second butcher should help there. And then, what do we want to do? I think we're going to need more in the way of wheat. And I'm slightly annoyed at the way people just walk through these wheat fields. I might just reshape those wheat fields to avoid the paths and hope that's good enough. Yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing. What else? I think we want to be moving towards producing our own tools as well. Now, we can buy a territory here, and that will give us access to these two iron deposits that we could theoretically build mines on. But we can also... Where are we? There we are. We can also utilise these like surface deposits. These small deposits of iron. We need... No, we want progression. There we go. 50 gold to unlock that as well. So, yeah, money is our issue at the moment. We have 26 currently. What if I were to put in another sawmill? And let's pop that down here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll pop you in there. And I think... Yep, we can probably assign a space in there to planks as well. Okay. We have some building work to be getting on with. We have some money that we want to be building up, ideally. I will spin on for the moment. Oh, I'll tell you what I will do. I'll punch my microphone, apparently. Let's call up the manor house again. Yeah, we could get a few more patrollers and watchmen in, couldn't we? We can't afford to promote anybody at the moment, unfortunately. Alright, let's just chuck a couple of our spare villagers in there. And improve our patrol routes. Right, played on for a little bit and we have ourselves a merchant. What do you want? Wool for the elders. Yeah, you'll be lucky. The elders are looking to increase a nearby settlement's clothing stockpile. One of their merchants has seen your flock of sheep and wants to make you an offer. You want 100 wool. We don't have enough. We don't have any in storage, so no. Sorry, off you go. Sorry to disappoint, but not a lot we can do about that one. Okay, so the manor house, the tax office is complete. That's helpful. Can only fit one person in it. That's not ideal. Maybe we should have enlarged it slightly. But we will promote a villager to commoner and pop them in there. Yeah, I wonder if it's worth just putting in a minor hall attached to it at the back there, maybe. Yeah, go on. We'll do that so we can get a couple more tax collectors in there, just so we can, you know, collect things a bit more quickly. Our second butcher is in, and our stock of meat is already increasing. We've got a lot of houses trying to upgrade, but waiting for the resources to do so. Just waiting for a builder down here. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Money-wise, we're back up to near 100 coins. We do need more service, because this little church here can only service 54 of our 143 villagers. So that's not ideal. Don't really know where we'd put a second church, honestly. I suppose we could put one up here, but that's a bit close to that one then, isn't it? Maybe out here? Maybe a small church up here? Yeah, let's have a small rustic church just up here, shall we? We'll bring it up a little bit because it is on a hill. It does require a bell tower, so we'll... Oh, no, we'll want to actually connect it, please. There we go. And a humble gate or a thatched gate? Let's go with a humble gate on the front. That'll do. Doesn't need to be big. It just needs to clear up some of the people who want to go to church, because not everybody will. Okay. Yes, a lot of building work going on. Housing insufficient. I wonder if it's worth expanding our patrol to include that. Probably is, isn't it? Yeah, let's expand our patrol to cover this housing area as well. Probably means we're going to need a fair few more guards and so on. But we'll just have to deal with that. Okay. We've got 3 unemployed at the moment. We're going to want those for the sawmill, ideally. Yeah. And we're still waiting for a builder there. Good-o. Oh, yes, we need a priest as well, don't we? I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. Right. What will I do? I'm going to spin on. I think... Yeah, let's put a couple of commoners in here. There we go. What's wrong with you? Oh, did I just... Oh, never mind. I think I just fired that one accidentally. I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Never mind. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, I've changed the shape of these fields so that people aren't walking through them anymore. Hopefully. And I think we are going to need another farm, but for that we will need another territory. This territory here would be absolutely perfect. We'd almost certainly be able to get a decent-sized farm in that space there. And we still have some more wood cutting over there. But I think we want to move towards ironworking. That was 50 gold, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Let's buy that. Okay. Can we afford to actually put any of that in? We'll need a mining camp, which is 25. We'll start with that. And we'll pop that in. I guess right there is fine, isn't it? So there's that. We don't have any money left at all. Oh, we have 29. We've just sold something. Because what we'll definitely want down here is a warehouse to store all of this. So let's chuck that in there as well. And then... what have we got? Charcoal hut would be the next thing. Then the iron smelter. Then the blacksmith. So we need 25 coins for that. We can probably get this in position at least. We'll move it around to about there, I think. And as soon as we get some money in, we'll build that. And in the meantime, I'll spin on. Okay, well, we've finally reached Common Path Tier 4, apparently. I think it's because we've just accepted a bunch more immigrants. Let's fill up our transport, our warehouse first. I've selected iron ore, coal, iron and wood to go in there. We've got our mining camp up and running, so that is slowly starting to produce iron ore, so we can shut those down. We've got our charcoal hut built, but obviously we don't have anyone to put in it because we've just put all of those newcomers into the warehouse. But that's fine. They'll turn up eventually. We've built up a stock of money, which is pretty good. Our resources aren't looking too bad. We definitely want another wheat farm at some point, but let's get the next stage of our ironworks up and running, shall we? So we have, where are we? Goods production? No, resource production. There we are. So we have the charcoal hut and the iron mining camp. So we're producing iron ore, and we will be producing charcoal once we get some workers. So we need a smelter. Let's get the smelter in. Which way around do I want it? Let's put it in like that. We'll move it a little bit away from the charcoal burner there. And we'll pop that in there. That's 50 gold. Leaving us with, 234 because Trotbury has been buying things. Good old Trotbury. And then we might as well, since we can afford it, at least financially, stick ourselves in the blacksmith as well. And we'll pop that in just there. Okay, so 180 coins left. That's good. Obviously, it's going to take us a few weeks to build and staff these buildings. But yeah, we do definitely want to expand our wheat farming because, yeah, we're just not producing enough. Okay. Okay. I'm buying this territory. Might not be wise, but I'm doing it. And I'm putting in a wheat farm. I guess I'll put it just on that path there then, if they're going to use it anyway. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to need even more workers, but that's fine. We don't have any unemployed. You're lying to me. There we go. There we go. You've caught up now. That's fine. Yeah, so I think we've got enough space there to get a field large enough for them to work, I think. I suppose I might as well. Yeah, I might as well expand the wood cutting to get rid of all of this as well. There we go. Get rid of all of that. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, this is just going to be a case of spinning on, building up a bit of money, and building up workers. Because we're going to need... Ooh, I don't know how many the iron smelter and the blacksmith require these days. But at least 6. That's at least 2 weeks worth of incoming new villagers. Yeah, it's going to take a little while. So I shall spin on and let that get done. I've played on for a little bit. We've got our little industrial area, our little iron production area up and running, mostly. What are you short on? I mean, yeah, you're kind of missing iron ore, but that's fine. It'll turn up. We're waiting for people for our blacksmith. We've got some people on their way in, I think. Yeah, just over there. They are on their way in. So we'll be able to put a couple of commoners in there. Over here, our new field is in. They didn't manage to plant a great deal of it this season, but hopefully next season that will be slightly better. We're not getting as many housing shortage messages. We've got a couple of commoner residences in here. A couple more have cropped up over here, and it looks like there's at least one about to be built there, maybe one there as well. So, yeah, we are upgrading. Looks like there's a house upgrading over here as well. You are not in a beautification area. All right, well, let's do something about that, shall we? Let's have one of these terracotta vases, shall we? There we go. That gets those two. Or possibly that one. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But they'll be able to upgrade then. Okay. Are those people here yet? Oops. Not quite. But what I want to do, because we have now got a decent stock of cloth and a okay stock of wool, I think we should put in... Where are we? Goods production. A tailor's workshop, and I think we'll just pop that up here on this road next to the warehouse. There we go. So once that's built, we should be able to put a tailor or two in there. Oh, hello, you've arrived. All right, well, let's get 2 of you straight into the blacksmith. We will promote them, because we can do that from there. Little pop-up like so. Okay. Right, so we should now be producing tools for ourselves. Let's have a look what we're working with. I think we should probably get coal, iron ore, and iron on that top menu. And arguably wool and clothing as well. Where are we? Common clothes. There we go. Okay, so we'll be able to keep track of what we're producing there. Certainly could do with some more iron ore coming in. Can we actually do anything to edit this? We cannot. No. I wonder, is that a progression thing? Do we unlock... Let's open progression. That would help, wouldn't it? Yeah, don't think so. All right, no. So we would need, if you want to increase our supply of iron, we will need either another one of those, presumably on a different node, which I don't think we've got another node in our territory. There's one there, and that looks like one hiding in there as well. That's just stone. That's stone. Yeah, I can't see that we've got any actually in our territory to exploit. So if we're going to be buying another territory, we might as well buy this one and start building up mines on here. And I kind of think that's not a bad idea. Let's have a look at progression. Let's see what we're doing here before we go charging off. A tavern would be useful. That would definitely be useful. That would serve our entertainment needs. What else? Storage improvement. I mean, that'd be useful, but not essential. Bridges and village fence. That's what I need. Village fence. Go on, we'll unlock that just because. We can afford it. Now, do I unlock the tavern? Ooh. We can get more workers in our stonemason's hut. That's useful. Don't get distracted, John. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Unlock the tavern. Is that that looks like a separate building rather than an extension of the Lord Manor? We need a public lounge, a service counter, and berry brew. That doesn't look like that's changed much yet. All right, let's unlock that as well then. What does that give us? A bunch of different building parts. So does that. Wonder if I can use any of those on the tavern. Let's find out, shall we? Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, right. Now, where are we going to put a tavern? I mean, ideally, somewhere close by. How about in here? That's not a terrible idea, is it? Village fence. Yay, thank you. Right. Monument. Tavern. There we go. What have we got then? Public lounge, service counter, berry brewery. Okay, well, let's start with the service counter. Doesn't look like this gives any additional bonuses, just beautification along there. Okay, okay. Good. So these are specific. So we actually get terrace seating. Nice. Right, but this is the service counter. So, oops. So it doesn't need to be insane. A thatched hall. or a thatched cabin? Thatched cabin is tiny. Let's go with a thatched hall. We'll bring it up a little bit and rustic, simple, welcoming. This is just the service. Let's go with a welcoming entrance on here, and we'll pop it on that side. That's all we need. Do we want to do anything else? A heavy chimney? A reinforced chimney? Reinforced chimney doesn't... Oh, there we go. It does lock on. There we are. Yeah. Difficult to see through the trees, isn't it? There we are. Do we want to sink it in slightly? Let's sink it in slightly. And bring it up. Really should have built somewhere with less trees, shouldn't I? That's okay. Yeah, we'll build that. That's 50 gold. Okay. And then we will want to add a public lounge. This will be another thatched hall, and it'll be on the side, but it will be slightly taller. It's, again, difficult to see what's going on through the trees, but it's going to be actually slightly taller than that. We'll stick a refined nook on the end, like so. Again, trees. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, does it? And then we'll have a thatched canopy entrance right in the middle. And then we'll get ourselves one or two of these terrace seating things outside. We will get a wooden pole. We'll pop it in there. What signs do we have? We have a tavern banner. Not bad. Or a barrel sign. Let's go with a barrel sign, shall we? Okay, that's everything we need there. Capacity is 19. Yeah. Let's start with that then. Resources missing, we need tools. Yeah, usually. Okay, and it sounds like we have a courier approaching from somewhere. Oh, there you are. What do you want? Celebrating the labourers. The elders would like you to host a regional fair. This is an occasion to open up more trading opportunities by celebrating the fruit of hard labour. Ensure the mood at the fair stays high, your people will do the rest. We need 75 happiness, we're currently at 80. Alright, we'll see what we can do there. Let's just have a quick look. Let's drop our taxation for the duration of the fair at the very least. Okay, we have some more individuals coming in. So we'll welcome them. Hello. And hello. So we have 4 unemployed. Oh, do we have a... Yes, we do have a priest in there. That's good. 4 unemployed. Okay. Let's pop in 2 more tax collectors, and we will promote those at least to commoner. There we go. And we do have 2 spaces for watchmen. So let's put those in there, and we will also promote those to commoner. There we go. Okay. So, we are now just waiting, just waiting, for a lot of things to be built. Okay. I'll spin on. Okay, playing on for a bit more. We've got 4 days left on the regional fair, and we've currently got a happiness of 110%, so we're doing all right on that. I've also just noticed that I'm, again, a bit of an idiot. we've got an iron deposit right here. Now, I think let's have a look. This is resource, isn't it? Iron mining camp does have a negative area around it, but does that mean that... let's get it in the right place. So if I put it there, even though it's working on that nodule, does that mean that that doesn't disturb people? I'm going to hope yes, and I'm going to bring it back this side of the path and pop it in there. We can get that built. Oh, my well is complete. That's nice. Pop that up there. So that'll bring us in a little bit more iron ore, which is good. And I think we're also going to need another charcoal burner. Because we're just not producing enough charcoal. So I'm going to put that out here. There we go. We're starting to get some housing insufficient messages again, but we do have houses upgrading. We don't really have any room to expand our housing at the moment either, so they can suck it up, I think. Yeah, we've got houses building up here. One there. Another one there by the looks of it. Looks like we might be getting an upgrade there. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's just a matter of waiting till that gets done, and there'll be plenty of housing spaces. Okay, I'll spread some more decoration around just to make sure. Yeah, okay. We have our tailor's workshop in and producing clothes. It's not produced a huge number, but we still have plenty of cloth, plenty of wool, so it looks like we're okay. We're going to need to unlock goods stalls, I think. But we're going to need a bit more money. Yeah. I'll spin on one more time. We'll see where we get to. Oh, we got some more villagers coming in. That's good. The merry fair was a success. 141% happiness. Doesn't get much better than that, I wouldn't have thought. Okay, our tavern is taking shape. It's, you know, pretty much done. We just need to get some more tools in and get the rest finished off. So we got the side bit there and the tables and everything. And obviously the doorway. That would help. But we do want a berry brewery as well. So I'm going to use this space behind. We want to edit building and we want to add a berry brewery. There we go. And again, it doesn't have to be huge. In fact, I think this one might... brewer capacity minimum 1. Yeah, alright. That works for me. We'll pop it in there. We will bring it up a little bit. And I might put one of those on the side, or does that look ridiculous? It kind of looks ridiculous, but I'm going to keep it, I think. And then we'll just put a simple, a rustic tavern entrance on it. Come on, are you going to fit on there nicely? There we go. Okay. Let's get that built as well, then. Okay. Right, our charcoal hut is in. We've got some villagers just on their way in there. We've got one spare by the looks of it. So we'll chuck them in there. Come on, hurry up, you four. 5? Maybe 5. Looks like 5. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get 2 into the charcoal hut there. So that should increase our supply of charcoal. Our supply of coal should be increasing. Our supply of iron ore should be increasing, which should increase our supply of iron, which should increase our supply of tools. That's the plan. Obviously, we need a whole bunch of tools to be able to complete the tavern. I'm not going to put anyone in there at the moment. There's no point. There's no point in putting taverners in because we're not brewing anything, and there's no point in putting a brewer in because we don't have the brewery built yet. So, no access to refined food. Where? Yeah, it's not a lot. It's all been sold, hasn't it? We still have plenty. Yeah, there's not a lot we can really do. No. Not much. Okay, never mind. I was wondering if there was anything we could do to increase the storage on there, but we've already got tents on there, so that doesn't really help us. Okay, I have also purchased this bit of territory here. This one here. And I have expanded our housing residential area and the patrol area as well. Oh, in which case, let's have a look at this. Oh no, we appear to be fine. That's all right. I thought we might need more in the way of watchmen, but we're okay. You're outside of a beautification area. It's okay. You're covered by patrols. It's fine. Okay, I will... I'm going to end it there for this episode. We'll get this tavern finished off next episode. I think we're doing all right. Money-wise, we're doing okay. We're back up into the sort of 200s, and it's hovering around there, even though we are using a lot of our planks rather than selling them. And obviously we're needing to buy in tools every time the right trader comes in with tools. It might even be this one. So yeah, we're not doing too bad. We're selling all of the resources that we need to sell. Bread is still an issue. We've got a lot of wheat, because I assume they are in the middle of a harvest. Yes, they appear to be in the middle of a harvest. You are full of people. Why aren't you producing flour a little bit more quickly? And probably because at least 2 of you aren't even there. Oh, well, never mind. But yeah, we will leave it there for this episode. I'm still getting to grips with all the changes. It's not the same game. And by which I mean there are enough tiny changes to make it a different experience playing it. The things like the fortification and the patrols and all of that. The fact there's so much more visual appeal to it. It does almost feel like playing a new game, but one that is familiar enough, you know. So yeah, that's that. I'm definitely enjoying it. It confuses me a bit when I come up against something that I should know how to do, and for some reason they've changed the keys around, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. I'll definitely still give it a hearty recommendation. And obviously we are going to continue to play on. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Please do give us a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed it and you want to see more. And please join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Foundation. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.